In 2014, Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker in WrestleMania. And when Undertaker was riding a long unbeaten streak. Chat, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes streaks just have to end. And there's got to be someone to end the streak. Like Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker because he's just so big and imposing and scary and just, he's cowabunga, dude. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about undefeated UFC fighters who I just feel like are going to lose their O. Well, let me just say this. Some of these fighters in this list I have, I don't know if they're ever going to lose their O, but I think if that's the case. But I'm going to start off with fighters I'm very certain are going to lose their O. Some of them are going to lose it pretty soon, honestly. There's some undefeated fighters who have upcoming fights who are just not going to win. So we're going to get into that video. So without further ado, let's get strapped up, guys, and let's get ready to talk about undefeated UFC fighters who are donezo very soon. Starting off with this guy, we have to talk about it, let's be honest. Shara Bullet, 15-0. He's going to lose it to MVP. And this is going to happen very soon. This is happening February 1st. Unfortunately, this 15-0 record has an expiration date, and it's already set, and it's going to be in his home. I said home. He's not from Abu Dhabi, but you guys get what I'm saying. The Russians, Abu Dhabi, brother, they're one people, brother. Let's be honest. Yeah, and this, I don't know, this, like, Shara's the favorite in this fight, like, based on odds. I've been seeing people have mixed opinions about it, like, in the UFC community. I don't know if people understand how good MVP striking is. Like, I know, dude, Shara's striking so cute. Shara, like, he throws too much kicks to a point where, like, he starts getting hit. Like, why was Tricoli having moments on the feet against him? Tricoli? Brother, I know this guy's 6'5", but having moments again, bro, if MVP and Tricoli fought, like, he wouldn't even find the timing to land an MVP. What makes MVP so good, in my opinion, is how in and out he is. Like, he's, like, in there for a second, he's out. And what I've noticed from people, like, before Ian Gary fought MVP, he was like, your striking sucks, look at his style. He's making fun of his style, like, mimicking him, doing those stupid hops. I'm gonna knock this guy out. That's what he said, right? I feel like people don't understand how fast MVP is until they get in the octagon with them, and then it's already wraps. Ian Gary thought he could strike with him until Ian Gary got caught with some overhands and, like, was getting shaken up a little bit. Then he started to wrestle. Ian Nurmagomedov. Like, we've seen Ian more comfortable on the feet with Shavkat, you know what I'm saying? Like, in doing decent. Like, no one could stand with MVP. I've said this before, I'll say it again. No one in the planet Earth can stand with MVP. Shara Bullet, it's a good striker. Don't get it twisted. You know, very kick-oriented. You know, that kicking game that he loves to do, I'm afraid he's just going to get countered with, like, a straight punch. If he throws a low kick and then MVP just jumps up in the air and just hits him with a Superman, just fucking overhand right on the jaw, it's clipped. And MVP's timing is really good. And, like, he knows he's very reactive. It's a karate style. Wonder Boy's the same thing. Wonder Boy and him have very similar styles. I just think MVP is a lot faster and has a lot more knockout power because we've seen MVP put a lot of people to sleep. So Shara Bullet, I like him, and I like MVP. I don't really care who wins this per se. I think I prefer MVP to win it because, you know, I've just been a fan of MVP since Bellator. But, like, that being said, I just have a hard time seeing Shara win it. Having a kick-based style against someone who's so in and out and such a good counter striker, be careful when you throw that low kick, because if you get met with the overhand, it was destined to be. So I'm going to go MVP for this fight. I guess that's a prediction, early prediction for that fight already. And yeah, 15-0 to 15-1. Still not going to be bad, you know what I'm saying? But eventually he was going to lose, let's be honest, because his lack of wrestling. But I think it's kind of ironic how his first loss isn't going to be because his wrestling got exposed, but it's going to be because, like, he got outstruck by someone who's a better striker. It's going to be a rude awakening for Shara, unfortunately. But yeah, I do got MVP beating Shara Bullet. Moving on. Shavkat Rakhmonov. That man gives me Shavkat Rakhmonov, man. Yeah, 19-0 now after he beat Ian Gary. That's a crazy record, you know. Yeah, but it's just a matter of time, isn't it, until he loses to Bilal Muhammad. At first, I feel like people were saying, oh, Shavkat's going to roll him after the Ian Gary fight. A lot of people are still saying Shavkat's going to win, but it's a lot more, like, controversial now. Like, a lot of people are kind of switching it. Yeah, dude, I'm going to switch my opinion. Bro, I've been saying since the jump that Bilal would destroy him. You know what I'm saying? I like people, like, I don't mind when people jump on my bandwagon or, like, the bandwagon of Bilal. But it's a little annoying how, like, oh, dude, you're a casual, dude. How can you think Bilal could be? And then when then they see Shavkat perform, oh, you know what, Kenny? You might have had a point, brother. Be careful, brother. I always have points, you know. But it's not that Shavkat's bad. I don't think Shavkat looked bad in his performance against Ian Gary. He just, I mean, let me be honest. Why am I lying to you? Why the hell was I about to lie? He didn't look good. Let me just say that. He didn't look good. A lot of fence holding. But it's ironic because every single time he has a bad performance, oh, dude, my foot, dude, I got shot in the foot and doing golf right before. And I'm not saying it's excuses. Maybe he always gets injured. But I just think it's coincidental how every single lackluster fight from Shavkat, then there's the injury. I'm assuming after Bilal beats him, he's going to be injured. I just think that after he beats him, there's going to be a foot injury. This is my prediction. I think Bilal's going to maul him. oh, my foot wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? We're running back. That's my prediction. But yeah, Bilal's pressure and pace is going to overwhelm him. If Shavkat's too lazy and wants to try to hold Bilal against the fence, brother, go ahead, brother. See how it works trying to hold Bilal against the fence. Bilal's going to outwork him, outpace him, and just outdog him. And maybe he won't get finished, but he'll get taught a lesson for sure. So Shavkat Rakhmonov is going to go from 19-0 to 19-1, bro. And I like Shavkat. I still think he's a future champion. You know, Usman and Bilal are on their way out. Once they're out, I don't think anyone else beats Shavkat. Maybe Sean Brady, though. It'll be close. Listen, there's some people in the mix, but I do think Shavkat will eventually probably hold the title at least once in his life, but just not when Bilal exists, brother, unfortunately. But dale, you still got potential. Moving on from Shavkat, though. Movsar Evloev, 19-0, and the person I think could beat him is Ilia Topuria. Is this set in stone? Do I think like Ilia's gonna? Oh, dude, Ilia's gonna go in there and knock him out. No, I think he's gonna give Ilia his hardest fight to date. Ilia's good at knocking out strikers. If you just try to strike with Ilia, brother, who are you to do that? Like Max Holloway and Volk. Okay, I'm not saying who are you to them, but like, brother, you know, you got to be careful. Like, you have to mix it up. They just didn't have the right game plan. Movsar's striking is not horrible. Like, he has striking potential, but he gets caught a good amount. Like, Aljo was catching him on the feet. I'm not saying Aljo's a bad striker, but like, Ilia will probably catch him a little bit. Diego Lopez had a little bit of moments. Like, Movsar is good. He's going to be stronger than Ilia, I think. You know, I think he's going to control him pretty well. But I just think when push comes to shove, I might lean Ilia in this fight. Like I said, the only person featherweight stylistically who I think could beat him is Aljamain Sterling. Even though Movsar beat Aljo, I really think styles make fights. And I can see Aljo trying to backpack max him. But Movsar, like, he's like not one to control. He will go for ground and pound, which like it kind of affects his control, because when you're trying to ground and pound someone, like it's easier to just like skirt your way out of positions, like just squeak your way out of there. So I think Ilia, it'll be some good scrambles in there, but I feel like Ilia would do enough on the feet probably to steal a victory. This is like, I might go back and forth with this prediction. I'm not like 100% certain on this, but like if Movsar is gonna lose his O, it'll be to Ilia Topuria. Speaking of Ilia Topuria, who's he gonna lose his O to? Let's talk about it. Ilia Topuria 16-0 is going to lose his O to Islam Makhachev. You guys are probably like, kidding. Why does the images look like that? Brother, this image is trying to let you guys know he's just too small, bro. Look at him. This is a real picture of Islam and Ilia side by side, bro. It's just there's a difference, man. There's a difference. People forget. People think, you know, Ilia is a big, brawlicky guy, bro. He's not that big. Listen, I heard, yo, dude, he walks around on 190. His coach is bullshitting. I swear his coach just meant like one time in his life that he like said, Ilia, step on the scale. He just knew Ilia was out of shape and he weighed 190. That's my prediction on that. But yeah, he's just going to be, I feel like Islam's going to be a lot stronger. Like I said, Ilia can knock out anyone who's going to go in there and just try to strike with him, because eventually Ilia has a pattern where he finds your timing and he's going to land a knockout punch. But with Islam, when you think you have Islam's timing figured out, it's like, okay, here's it comes. I'm going to go with the knockout punch. And then he gets taken out, brother. You know, taken down, smashed a little bit, face change. And then he gets back up. He's like, fuck. Okay, let me try to find the timing again. It's going to take him too long. So by the time he tries to figure out Islam, 25 minutes is done. And then you just lost the decision, or Islam caught you and you got submitted or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much moving parts with Islam. I said this in my last video. This guy's damn near unbeatable. I think he's unbeatable. It's impossible to beat him. You know what I'm saying? And Ilia's not going to be the guy to do it. I like the hype train about, yeah, dude, Ilia's going to win just because, like, he's just on momentum, dude. He's cowabunga, bro. I think people don't understand how good Islam is, and I don't mind. I don't mind that people don't get this. I love that I'm one of the few who just actually understand that this guy is not, and I feel like after the Armin fight, people are going to start to come around, but Armin's good too. Like, even Armin versus Ilia is a close fight that people don't want to address, but I don't know, that fight's close. But as far as Ilia, who could beat him, like, maybe in featherweight, maybe Aljo, but I don't even see Aljo getting a title shot. So realistically, who's Ilia going to lose his O2 in his career is probably going to be to Islam. When he goes up sometimes and just fights Islam, he's going to end up losing. But it'll probably be a hyped up fight and great promotion. I would actually really want to see the fight because of promotion and shit. I like both fighters, but I am going to go with Islam Makhachev, brother. This guy, there's levels, brother, you know. Maybe if Ilia goes 2-3 years Dagestan and forgets, we'll see, brother. But he's not going to go to Dagestan. He's going to Georgia max. So, yeah, good luck to Ilia when he goes against Islam, because he's going to need it, brother. Dale. Moving on. Peyton Talbott, man, 9-0. And this is actually another undefeated fighter, Farid Basharat. They're going to fight each other, and Farid's going to win. So this is going to be like a battle, the battle of the undefeated fighters. It's probably going to happen a little bit more down the road, maybe early 2026, you know. And I think they're going to meet, and I feel like, yeah, it's going to be like a hyped up to, undefeated versus undefeated. It's going to be like a Shavkat, Ian Gary situation, Costa, Izzy situation. And I think Farid Basharat's going to come on top, and he's going to take the 9-0 to whatever. It probably could be like 11-1 at that time, because I'm sure Talbot's going to get like 2 wins this year. But yeah, and I didn't put Farid Basharat on this video, but if Farid loses to anyone in bantamweight, it would be like a Umar or something. That's about it. maybe a Marab as well. But yeah, like I didn't put him in the video, but I'm just saying Fareed's really good, chat. He's a future champion, and I want you guys to be on the hype train because you guys people don't understand, man. They don't understand. But like in this fight, I just feel like their striking is damn near identical. I'll give probably Peyton Talbott a little bit of an edge because he might be a little longer. But then the wrestling, the strength, all that goes to Fareed Basharat. Basharat reminds me of Zabit. Maybe that's why I glaze him a lot. People think I'm a glaze, brother. I'm not the glazer, brother. I'm just a realistic guy, you know. I'm telling you guys gonna be in the yo, when Fareed hype trains a thing like 2026, don't ever come at me. Like, don't say I was there from the jump, all right? I'm one of those few people, just like Izzy in 2018. I just saw something in him, and I was like, yeah, this Nigerian guy, dale, brother. And I ran with it. Just like Fareed, I'm going to do the same thing. So y'all can never call me a Fareed bandwagon. But all y'all in the comments hating on Fareed, because I do this every time, and like I glaze Fareed a little bit, and my comments like, dude, this guy sucks. He hasn't beat anyone. Of course he hasn't. He is unranked. He like, give him some time, brother. But don't worry, brother. He's gonna change some faces soon. So Fareed's gonna take care of Peyton Talbott, take away that 9-0, and dale. Moving on from Peyton Talbott, Bo Nickal. This is a matter of time. 7-0. He's gonna lose to Ikram Askarov. They could have booked this fight earlier or already booked this fight, but they don't want to for a reason that they know Ikram's probably going to win. But I think if Bo like accumulates a couple wins, Ikram's about to fight some Muniz guy. After he beats him, Bo Nickal, whatever you want to fight. They might even fight the end of this year, no joke. Stylistically, it's just a fun matchup. You know, Ikram's the only one who stuffed every single takedown attempt from Hamza Chimaev, even though he got knocked out. You know, Bo doesn't have that knockout power, and definitely Bo doesn't have that killer instinct. He had Paul Craig Hearn was like, should I go in? Should I? He just doesn't have that fighter killer. You know what I'm saying? So like, he's not a real bad man. So Ikram is though. Ikram is, and Ikram's chin problem is like a little bit. It makes me a little nervous. He only got knocked out twice in his career, but it's Robert Whitaker. It's like, how you gonna get brother Robert Whitaker, brother? Be careful. Be careful. And then like Hamza makes sense, but Hamza won like 0 for 7 in takedowns. He couldn't take him down. Bo Nickal's not. Bo Nickal got shrugged off by Cody Brutnage, brother. You're gonna take down Ikram? Are you lost your mind? World Sambo champion, more successful Sambo fighter than both Habib and Islam. Remember that. So, yeah, Ikram. What pissed me off about him, he doesn't use his grappling anymore. Regional scenes, he was using it a little bit. Now he's fell in love with the knockout, which is why he tried to strike with Whitaker. Hopefully the Whitaker fight was a wake-up call. We're gonna have to see, bro. I just hope so. Because if he has, I was glazed. Chat, you guys won't believe the glaze I used to do with Ikram, bro. I just hope he woke up a little bit. Hope that wake up call from the knockout, it woke him up and didn't put him to sleep. We'll see if he wrestles in his Muniz fight. Maybe, I feel like he'll try to strike, but he better mix in something. But he's definitely going to beat Bo Nickal because stylistically, Bo's not going to out-wrestle him. If anything, Ikram's going to out-wrestle Bo using that cage. And then the striking, they both have goofy striking to me, but I feel like Ikram has a power advantage, putting more people to sleep, like in a clean fashion. Like, yeah, Bo Nickal has some finishes with his hippity hoppy striking style, but it's just not the same. Ikram's gonna beat him, no matter what. So yeah, 7-0 to like 7-1 when they fight. It's over, brother. Dale. But yeah, I do think that's gonna happen. Moving on though. Michael Moraes. I don't even know who they're going to give Michael Moraes. I feel like he's 17-0, so he's looking good right now. He is ranked. You know, Sean Brady's ranked. Sean Brady wouldn't want to go back and take a fight like this, but I feel like the UFC doesn't know how good Sean Brady is yet like I do. I know Sean Brady's a future champion. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious. Stylistically, he mauls Leon, mauls all these guys, and he'll beat Moraes. Moraes is tough. You know, I get he beat Neil Magny. You know, it's like, dude, Kenny, he beat you, bro. Like, he beat Neil Magny. Neil Magny's good, but like, brother, this guy is not some kind of abnormally special, you know, but we'll see, man. Moraes is like, he gets hyped up a little bit. I think he's pretty good. He's not like great. Like, I don't know, but I like the hype. I think the hype's cool for him, good for him. But if he goes against Sean Brady, I feel like they should book this fight to see how good Moraes really is. I think Sean Brady like embarrasses him in a very one-sided fight, and then everyone switches up on Moraes. And maybe everyone starts glazing Sean Brady because I know Sean Brady's good. People like mistaken the Bilal fight as if Bilal wasn't good, but brother, trust me, Bilal was on a different level, and Sean Brady was tagging up Bilal in that first round. Bilal's pressure just broke him, and now Sean Brady became the pressure. He got broken by pressure, and now he became the pressure, and pressure wrestlers are the best thing in welterweight. Look at GSP, Usman, Bilal. Historically, you need to be a pressure wrestler to be great. Leon Edwards tried to sneak his way there for a fluke head kick, and then that got ended by a pressure wrestler, by Bilal. Holy crap, I can't even head ass thing. Alright, but Sean Brady is gonna go in there and smoke Moraes in my opinion. Well, anyways, moving on. Lerone Murphy, man. I'm not gonna say I don't like him. He's so average to me. Like Dan Ige almost beat him. Like I think he had to hold down Dan Ige and wrestle him a little bit. 15-0-1. So he has one draw, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to sound hateful. You know, something about these English black kickboxing fighters, like they try to fluke their way into a title. They might even get that shot, but They're not that good. I think Arnold Allen could beat him. I'm saying I think because I don't think Arnold Allen's all that great too. But Arnold Allen's 2 losses in the UFC is Movzar and Max. He had good moments on both fighters. Yeah, I think Arnold Allen can outdog Lerone. If it's a 5-rounder for like a fight night or something, I hope that could happen like this year sometime. I think Arnold Allen's going to outwork him because Arnold Allen doesn't get tired. He's a little bit reckless in his striking. I do think Lerone Murphy's a little bit more technical, but I feel like overall I think Arnold Allen can outdog his way to a victory. But yeah, Lerone's cool. Like, he's undefeated, so I'm not going to discredit him, but I feel like his time's coming, brother. You know, you can't Leon Edwards, Max. You know, low kick and circle to a title. He's quick, though. He's talented. I'm not trying to discredit him, but I'm just saying, brother, you know, your time will come very soon, brother. This year, he will not be undefeated by the end of this year. Trust me. Sounds like hate, but it's not. Trust. All right, moving on. These are the I think categories. There's only 2 people here, I believe. And Hamza Chimaev 14-0, and I think he's going to lose to DDP. Not really. I don't think he's going to be honest. I was like, if anyone can beat him, it's DDP. And I'm saying this because I saw the the most fitting quote on like one of my comment sections. They said, on paper, Hamza does beat DDP, but DDP can't read. So how is he? If you can't read, you can't follow. There's no script to follow. DDP does his own thing. I think he goes in there, gets mollywhopped the first round, survives somehow, and then fucking DDP maxes. Yeah, I actually don't. I couldn't tell you who's gonna win this. You know, I would lean Hamza Chimaev, logically speaking, on paper, like I said, but like, look at this South African. Just look at him, bro. You can tell he can't read. Like, this guy just don't follow script. He doesn't I don't think he could comprehend like what it means to like lose. Like, I know that sounds crazy because he's lost before, but in the UFC, bro, like, it's just like you're not supposed to win a single fight. Like, you were having debatables with Darren Till and Derek Brunson, like almost losing to Derek Brunson, to beating Whitaker by knockout, submitting Adesanya, and bro, having a hairline all while doing all that. Like, how is he doing this? You know, it'll be the icing on the cake if he beats a Hamza, but like, holy crap, this guy's crazy, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say I think. Overall, I do think Hamza has the best chance at beating him. And vice versa. If anyone could beat Hamza, it'll be DDP. But I just don't know if DDP can handle it. But brother, listen, brother, dale. This guy, brother, dangerous guy, a real bad man. So if anyone can do it, trust me, it's gonna be Dryquist to Westwitz. Moving on to the last one, I got Umar Nurmagomedov, and I obviously put Merab, I think. Of course, they're gonna fight in probably like 2 weeks now. Probably less than that now. Yeah, 2 weeks about. Sheesh. Yeah, it's going to be a good fight. I always said this is 50-50, so if Umar does go ahead and lose, it'll be a little upsetting, but I do think Umar's a better skilled wrestler, and Merab's a better, like, I'm going to try to outwork you type of wrestler. Like, Merab's going to go in there, he's going to just shoot on him multiple times, probably get stuffed a lot of times, but probably try to use his size against the cage to hold Umar there in the strength or something. Hoping Umar's ready for that. I'm sure he's training for that, knowing his training partners, and they assembled the Avengers in that camp with Islam and Umar because they want both people to win titles back-to-back. I think Father's plan is going to work, though. I think, you know, Umar and Islam, bro, victorious. But if anyone's going to lose their fight, it probably won't be Islam. And it'll probably be like Umar, just because Merab is just so relentless, isn't he? And you like or you don't like, respect Merab, okay? And respect Umar, too. These are, like, 2 of my favorite bantamweights. So it's like, you know, I have picked, like, I said it's 50-50, but I am leaning Umar. But, brother, we're going to have to see how the fight goes. But all I'm saying is, very 50-50, and you never know what's going to happen. But that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I cooked. I feel like everyone I named has a chance at beating these undefeated fighters. Are probably going to beat them. But yeah, that's it for me. Have a good one, and God bless. 2, 3, 4.